Hello and welcome to another Nerf video. This is going to be a really short video because it's very simple. A lot of you know how much I love this gun and how much I hate the performance of this gun. Sadly, this gun no longer works. There is no spring inside of it to throw the, do the whole thing with the plunger tube. You guys get what I'm saying. There's nothing inside of here to do that, so I'm not even going to try and prime this gun because there's no point to it. Nothing will happen and it will just ruin the catch spring eventually. So this gun, out of commission. Now, why does this not have a spring, you ask? What did you do? Why did you take it apart and remove the spring if you love it so much? Did the spring break? Well, I'll tell you. No, it did not break. And in fact, I tried making it stronger before I decided to remove the spring from it. And forgive the hair, it is 3 in the morning. So I originally tried putting a spring in it, and that spring came from the Nite finder that I have, that I found out the name of thanks to Wallcom S7. A couple weeks ago, or maybe a couple months ago, he did a review, a tag back featuring the Nite finder, and was talking about the modding potential and everything. I have some crazy ideas for this gun, but I got to find a couple more, because I want to keep one relatively stock, and then I want to do the other stuff with other ones and kind of make the internals all the same, more or less. So I tried putting this spring in it, and it didn't work, and I don't have another gun that I would really want to sacrifice because they're all pretty beastly. So instead of being able to upgrade the sling fire, I decided to take the sling fire spring and try and stick it inside of here. And, well, that turned out really good! Did I trick you? I know I tricked you, don't lie. And there is the prime, same length, same everything, but I hope you can tell the difference in the sound. I can, and I can feel it too, and I've actually shot the darts and they are pretty amazing. Oh, that sound, that just sounds so good. So yes, the Nite finder that I picked up for $1.99, absolutely in love with it. Definitely going to be hunting for more in the thrift stores near me. I have 2 that I can get to easily. I have a Salvation Army in the next town over, which I can actually ride to, and I have a Goodwill down by Walmart. So I can actually find these if I get lucky. Now I know I do not have the original Nite finder, obviously, because it has the new Nerf logo, and it does not say Nite finder. It only says dart tag on it and Nerf. But when he did the review, I instantly recognized it and went to watch the video to see what it was called, and he gave it a resounding good review. But he said he was complaining about the light, how you couldn't see it. Now mine, I don't know if you can see, there you go, up close, I mean, let me get it actually on it, up close, and it's bright in my room, it's not really dark, and you can even see it on the wall behind me. That is the light for the Nite finder. So, not the best, but mine is a pretty good light. At night, in the dark, I can see at a good distance, and it is called the Nite finder, so it's not really used for a red dot, more or less. It's actually used to see your enemy. So, it gives you kind of, if it was pitch black, you wouldn't really get anything, but if you could see, just where your dart's gonna go. And I fired this in a controlled environment inside, and it flew from one end of my house all the way to the other and smacked into the couch pretty decently. Except the first shot that I actually fired a distance, it got almost all the way there, and then it decided to kind of do a whoop and drop a couple of, about 6 inches lower than the original trajectory. But then firing back the other way, it just soared straight and smacked right into the window and bounced halfway across that room. So I mean, the Nite finder upgrade, definitely good. Oh, and Elric, I found out that this is actually an original Nite finder trigger. The original Nite finder trigger looked exactly like this. The internals, however, I didn't really get a look at, but it looked exactly like this, and that kind of explains why it's so sun-faded compared to everything else. because the inside is the bright orange, but this part is faded. So this must have been to a Nite finder that, like an older Nite finder, and this one. But anyways, that is the video. Short 5-minute video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's like impossible to spin this gun. I've got to like spin it with my thumb. I can't do it. There we go. It's too well balanced. Like, the balance on this is amazing. But I love it. It's definitely going to become a sidearm. Probably going to try and make a holster for it, or a strap or something. And see you guys next time. At least I hope. Peace.